Once again, Dominic Toretto and the gang are back together again for another high-flying, crazy car-driving adventure. Was this one any good? Well, you're about to find out, because this episode of Movie Review is all about the fate of the furious, and it starts right now. Brought to you by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in theaters May 5th. I cannot wait for this little beauty. I mean, seriously, Guardians of the Galaxy is fucking awesome. And Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 with Baby Groot, come on! That's gonna be fucking awesome as hell. Alright, on this episode of Movie Review, I am your host as always, Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, and on this episode of the Movie Review, we're going to be talking about the fate of the Furious. Now, this is the 8th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. Only this time around, this is the first movie without Paul Walker. Michelle Rodriguez, Vin Diesel, Ludacris, Ty Gibson, and more return, along with Kurt Russell and Jason Statham, and so on and so forth, okay? And this is the first ride out without Paul Walker being with the gang, because apparently they decided to write his character and Mia's character out of the story altogether and out of Fast and Furious altogether. They talk about it in this movie, bringing him back into it and stuff, when Vin Diesel goes rogue, turns bad guy, so to speak, okay? But there's no phone call made, no nothing, because Michelle Rodriguez said no. We made Mia and him a promise that they're out of, we're not going to bother them anymore with this stuff. And the movie picks up pretty damn good, like typical Fast and Furious stuff. Oh, you want my cousin's car? You're going to race for it, F.A. F.A. Yeah, it all takes place in Cuba when the movie starts and stuff, because Dom and Michelle Rodriguez's character, Letty, are on their honeymoon. And Dom encounters Charlize Theron, a.k.a. Cypher. Yeah, this woman is ruthless as fucking hell. Cold-blooded to the touch. I mean, seriously. She tells Vin Diesel, oh, you're gonna work for me. You're gonna do this stuff for me, and I'll tell you why you're gonna be doing this for me. Okay? He doesn't even know why he's doing all this stuff, but it's got something to do with the necklace that he had. Okay? And later on in the film, you find out why he has to do all this stuff. It turns out Elena, who was The Rock's partner back in Fast and Furious 7 when Jason Statham attacked the building and shit, okay? It turns out she had a baby. And that was Vin Diesel's baby. Wow. Dominic Toretto gets the ladies and gets them knocked up in the process. Nice. Either way, it turns out he is the father of this child and stuff. And Cypher knows all this shit and decided she's going to kidnap Elena and the baby and force Dom into everything so he can get the promise of, you do as I tell you, you're going to get your kid back. And sure enough, she does exactly that. She makes him go against his own team. He gets The Rock arrested on a secret mission they were on and stuff. But it was all a ploy to get Jason Statham broken out of prison and shit. And I'm like, oh boy. God almighty. Not to mention, Eastwood's kid is in this, okay? And he says something to The Rock that got him so pissed off. He said something about his daughter. He had that motherfucker up against the wall. Literally sideways up against the goddamn wall. I was like, holy shit. And Kurt Russell's just shaking his head going, now you done it. And like I said, the movie has just got so much to it. Either way, Dom does all this shit, but in the meantime, when he's in New York, he makes a deal with the devil, so to speak. Okay? Which is Jason Stathem's mother, played by Helen Mirren. And it's like, oh my god, no. It just gets crazy from there. So, Fate of the Furious is basically a non-stop action adventure ride, okay? With lots of humor in it, great action, fight sequences, especially when Jason Statham, is rescuing his son, okay? Rescuing Vin Diesel's son from the plane and shit. He goes like this and puts these little headphones on him and stuff, and he says, he turns it up and it's chipmunk music, and the baby's just enjoying it and stuff, and he's like, now you don't want to see any of this stuff. He turns around and starts bam, 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 bam. Shoot off his face. And the last guy that tried to shoot him, he shoots him in the gut, and he says, "You'd kill a baby?" And the guy was just like, and he goes like this and looks at the baby, and he turns the little guy around, and he says, "You don't need to see this." Smash, smash, smash. He smashes the guy's head in. And I'm like, oh my god. And then the guy, when you die, you crap yourself. You literally shit yourself. Okay, you avoid your bowels. Well, this guy avoided his bowels, and he picks up the kid, and Jason Statham picks up the baby, and he's like, "Was that you or him?" And the baby looks right at him, and he goes, "I thought so." Like I said, Fate of the Furious was fantastic, and like all the other Fast and Furious films, you will enjoy it. If you're a Fast and the Furious franchise person that loves the series, loves all the movies, this is going to be for you. You are going to enjoy it from beginning to end, not to mention all the great action sequences in between, and so on and so forth. Okay, either way, our final judgment is now. Time to bring the final judgment upon this sucker. And it's going to be a whopping 10 out of 10. That's right, people. We enjoyed Fate of the Furious. Okay? Non-stop action. Plenty of humor to get you through it all and stuff. Suspense, especially when Dom is trying to get away from his team, just like you see in the trailer, and the cars all go flip, flip, flip. I was like, oh, holy shit. They tried to bring him in, and it just didn't work. And there is just so much to Charlize Theron's character, Cypher, that I would love to see more of, okay? Seriously, she got away. She literally got away. So there's more to this character than meets the eye. Maybe in Fast and Furious number 9, somehow it's going to tie into something else and bring Cypher back into it and stuff. Because I have a feeling this isn't the last we're going to see of her. Not to mention, I think Jason Statham is joining the team, Dom's team now and stuff. Because he was having dinner there at the end with all of them and stuff. And it's like, unbelievable. So, either way, 2 thumbs up. The show was fantastic. The movie was great. Non-stop, like I said. And high recommendations, check it out for yourselves. It's in theaters now, so go check out The Fate of the Furious. You love Fast and the Furious movies, you'll love The Fate of the Furious. But just remember, no Paul Walker and no Mia, Dom's sister, in it either. Which, I can't remember her name exactly. The actress that plays her. Either way, neither one of them are in this film. You won't see Paul Walker ever again, of course. So the whole rumor that they were going to probably do a CGI Paul Walker or something, or use one of his brothers, no, that's all out the window. They decided just to write his character out of the picture, write Mia's character out of the picture altogether and go from there. Okay, and that's it for this episode of the movie review. What's your thoughts on The Fate of the Furious? Did you like it? Have you seen it already? Let's discuss it down in the comment section down below. Did you hate it? Either way, let us know your opinions down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you're new, leave your comments, and please, keep it simple, people. We don't want to have to ban people because you want to fight and call each other names and shit like that. We don't want that in the comment section no more. Every one of you is going to have a different opinion, and that's great. Even about our show or about our content or anything else in between. You're always going to have opinions. That's fine. Because opinions are a lot like assholes. Everyone will have one. Seriously, there's always an asshole to every bunch. And seriously, on that note, don't forget to hit the little bell icon in the subscriber button so you know when our newest episode of movie review, comic book review, any of our review shows, or YouTuber of the Week, that's our newest show coming up, Cosplayer of the Week, Cosplayer Spotlight, or anything else like that in between, or newest episode of the Adventurous Joe show itself hits the airwaves. You'll be the first ones to know about it and the first ones to view it. First ones to comment on it too. How awesome is that? Either way, that's it for this episode of the movie review. I've been your host as always, Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe. Peace out. May the Force be with all of you. Happy movie viewing. And we'll see you all next time. Later.